Guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over my stock picks for the week of March 14th through the 18th. Before we do, just to reiterate, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research before investing. Also, if you find value in today's video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, let's dive right on into it. All right, guys, before getting into my picks for this week, we're going to talk about a recap of last week. My picks were UVXY, Tesla, and then Clean Energy Fuels, ticker symbol CLNE. All right, guys, so looking at UVXY, we did see a spike up all the way to as high as almost $24 and then started falling back down and started climbing slowly again on Friday. It actually finished green on Friday, up about 2%. Tesla, man, just keeps getting beat down, keeps bleeding out. We did go all the way down to 800, came as high as about 860, but keep getting rejected at that level. We finished about 795 on Friday. The Clean Energy Fuels finished up about 5%. It was actually higher than that at about 833 at its high on Friday morning before getting a pullback down to 786, but did finish green for the week. All right, guys, so my picks for March 14th through the 18th are CEI, Draftkings / ZNOG, and then Tellurian, ticker symbol TELL. We're going to go over the charts here in a second for my reasoning behind that. My watch list coming into this week: EEENF, ZNOG, and then Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. CEI, guys, going back to that, I think is setting up for a nice little recovery and spike move to the upside. Makes for an interesting swing. I think that Draftkings and ZNOG has been beaten down so much, and it's at the bottom of the bottom. I think these are going to be some interesting levels to buy, and you can maybe swing or scalp several percent gains from it. And then also TELL, that's also setting up for an interesting swing play in my opinion. EEENF, I'm expecting some type of news coming out from them in the coming weeks. We're going to take a look at the technicals on that just briefly. ZNOG, the same thing. Expecting some type of news sometime in the near future, but it's basically on the watch list for the next several weeks, both of these stocks. And then Tesla, definitely on the watch list here because this thing fell to 800, actually below 800, which is kind of surprising. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes out on Monday, if it bounces and flies above 800, or if we continue to have some move toward the downside. So those are my picks on my watch list for the week. Let's take a look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. All right, guys, looking at Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI, we're going to take a look at the charts here, looking like we're setting up for another bounce and move to the upside. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Is we had a little slight move to the upside here, and then we fell down and hit that red SMA line, went all the way up here, and now here is, in my opinion, a key level of support is around 80 cents right here. Okay, so if we can come down and potentially, if we do come down lower and bounce off of the 80 cent mark, if we can bounce off of that, I think that it's going to propel us to roughly about $1.20, which is our first resistance level. And if we can break above, I'm sorry, $1.30, not $1.20, $1.30 is our first resistance level. If we can get above $1.30, then that'll act as support. Then I think that we could potentially sometime throughout the week see a test of maybe $1.60 to $1.80 level, but I wouldn't stay in past that point. If you're going to get in here, that would make for a nice return on your investment if you can get in here and it does bounce up to those levels. So something to keep an eye on this week. I'd recommend putting a stop loss of 5% if you do get in here. That way, if it does fall down, you're not stuck holding a bag, and you get out quick and minimize your loss. Next one up, Draftkings, and for some reason this thing just continuously gets beat down ever since it's hit its high 64.58. We are at a low of about 16.11 to be exact, and it's forming, in my opinion, looking like a W-shaped pattern, which typically when we come down here, go up and come back down, we kind of form like a little double bottom. If we can bounce off of here, I think that we should retest to about $20 to $21, which will make for a decent swing play. But longer term, I do trust it. Just right now, I don't trust it because everything in the market is so crazy that if I were to get in here at 16 and it rides up to 18 to 20 bucks, I would probably get out and just take my profits and go home after that point. TELL, let's take a look at this here because we have to redraw the fib level, and low of 223 for this particular time period, high of 494, and looks like we're bouncing off a support of about 390, which is a good sign. Looks like we're finding like a little bit of support and consolidation here, and we are cooling off as far as the bearish pattern, and should be switching over from bearish to bullish. So if you can get in here at about $4, ride it up to 430 to 440. 430 is your first level of resistance, and then from there 494. But if you want to make a quick swing, get in about 390 to $4, ride it up to about 430, and then you can take some profits up from there. It's just had such a massive run up that I'm not sure I see it going, continuously going up and up and up. These things, whenever they have a really almost a parabolic move to the upside, they typically do come down. So if I do get in here, tight stop loss, and then I'm taking quick profits from that point. Okay. Next up on the watch list was EEENF. We did get a buy signal on Friday, which is fantastic. I bought right at about 245 on Friday. Bought some more shares here, so I'm hoping that we can get above roughly about 0.318. If we can get above there, then make our move above 3.5 cents. If we can get above 3.5 cents and hold their support sometime throughout the week, then that's going to be a great sign for us moving forward. If we don't, then I think that we're going to start kind of bleeding out and maybe retesting down to about that 2.5 cent mark. Unless the company releases, if the company releases something, then that's going to be some great news, and that'll send that stock price higher. ZNOG, we did get a sell signal on right at the close, and I did buy at the same time as EEENF. I went ahead and bought some more on Friday afternoon, and I didn't buy my full position that I wanted because I didn't know if this was going to happen. So it could fall down a little further, down to the 12.5 cent mark. If that's the case, and we get no news on Friday, then I'll buy more on Friday. That's the new thing, is I'll buy every Friday. That way, there's by Friday, afternoon, if there's no news from ZNOG, there's not going to be any news. So I know that I'm safe to go ahead and average down and then ride it into the next week. And then Tesla, guys, you see here another rough week. Your support level is currently 755, current resistance of 860. We keep getting rejected at 860, which is a little concerning. But if we can finally get above there and hold, then we should start making our way back towards the upside. So you got 860.94, 930.23, and then 1009 is your level of resistance there. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.